Hi everyone, so bizarrely Rolando Aarons is off to the Czech Republic to play football. Yeah, you heard that right, that's true. He's going to be joining Slovan Liberec up until January on loan. And this deal was, I guess, helped in some aspects by Martin Dubravka, who has given guidance on Aarons and probably give guidance on the club that he's joining as well to Rolando himself. But, you know, it's one of those cases that Rolando is obviously going to sit there in the reserves and play under 23 football up until January. Or you can join a league which is competitive, and at least he's playing football in some aspects of it. That's the positive. It's not the strongest league in the world, but it just asks yourself the question, what's the next step for Rolando? You know, he's got a 3-year left on his contract. He's still got plenty of time at the club. Has he been treated unfairly by Rafa Benitez? Because we've seen that with the likes of Mbemba, Mitrovic, Lazar, Kolbach. If you're not part of the plans, he will not play you. This is what Kyle said about this. We filmed this yesterday about Rolando Aarons.
I wouldn't say that, because he's a one for rotation. Like, if you work hard and impress him in training, then obviously, because I think that's been a problem with like a couple of the players that has been quote unquote marked out kind of thing. Like, there's got to be something going on for him not to get in the team, because obviously Aarons has got the talent. He's shown it at Man City and obviously Palace all them years ago, and he was just a bit bursting out onto the scene. He's proven he's got the talent. It's just,
he's still a young lad, you know. He's 22 years of age. His career, unfortunately, it looks like it's away from the club. So that was Kyle, and then it's been a frustrating summer for him, because he's got to go out there and show Rafa Benitez, because he came back from Serie A with Hellas Verona. Fabio Peccia was his manager there, who used to be his coach at Newcastle. Came back over the summer, didn't look greatest in pre-season. However, he has got ability, and again, Kyle and Paul, let's head over there. They both agree that he's got ability. We've seen him in pre-season. Mm-hmm. We've seen him at Hull live.
Yeah, Hull.
God, he was awful, wasn't he?
He was bad. Like, I think I said this in a video a couple of months back, of how much of a shame it is, because like, remember when he burst onto the scene against Crystal Palace, and he was energetic. He was like, this is the next big winger for Newcastle. It's only a matter of time before a big club come calling. It's going to be another one that might actually sold from under the nose of a manager, but it just hasn't materialised for him. He's had a couple of really bad injuries. He's had a lot of personal demons as well. With like things going on in his life, and it just hasn't worked out for him, and he just hasn't improved from because of these injuries and because of his personal life.
It's funny you say that, because last season he wasn't injured, but he was loaned out to Italy, and I know he went to a struggling side and couldn't really kick on from there. And he's come back this summer, and I know I've probably been a little bit harsh what I've just said there, saying he wasn't great against Hull because it's pre-season and he didn't play the full 90 and not all of the lads are fully fit, but it's clear he hasn't been given a shirt number. That Rafa just does not fancy him at all.
Nah, if Rafa rated him in any way, shape or form with the depth of our squad, he'd definitely be in it. So it's just clear as day Rafa wants him gone.
But it's good, because I mean, you remember that Man City, that when we we won down there
and the cup.
Yeah, absolutely unbelievable, and there was just so much buzz and excitement around him. But just like everything else at the club at the moment, that gets drained out. The injuries, the lack of game time, the other things that he's got going off. I think possibly word's just getting around that he's maybe got a bit of an attitude problem or something like that. There's got to be a reason why. It's not just Rafa, it's different managers who are not giving him that platform. He went to Italy, and that should have been the perfect opportunity for him to kick on, get your head down, and then impress one of Rafa's very, very close sort of friends, and you know.
So like I say, I'm in agreement with that. He has got ability. It's just, why isn't he not progressing at Newcastle? It's a really strange one. He's had like loans that have fell through as well. This is Paul's take on the loans falling through.
I want players in there who can, with our squad the way it is, I want them players who can actually play for the first team potentially, who we might need come November or December. I want them to be playing. I don't want an Aarons to be playing if there's no chance of him getting in that first team. I mean, even Lazar, even he's got a
shirt number.
He's got his shirt number. He's got a possibility of playing in the first team, but Aarons hasn't.
So that was the lads from yesterday's filming. Our podcast is now out on iTunes and SoundCloud if you want to have a look at that as well. It's a good hour and 23 minutes of you at the gym, or you're going to work, you're commuting, whatever, you know. Download it, it's free. Newcastle Fans TV, and we'll talk about everything in August up until the current date now. So it's a good listen. There's 5 on that one. The video for that will be out tomorrow as well. So if you want to wait on for the video, you can do, but please download it. It is free. But yeah, let us know what you lot think of Rolando Aarons. What happened to him? Is it a talent that is just lost it? Is it an attitude problem, or are we criticising him too much, so we need to wait because he's 22, he could still develop? Comment as ever in the comments box down there below. Have a good weekend. Watch what he's doing as ever. See you later. Bye bye.